inside Parliament where the police and don't left the talks them, they don't damage the honorable. The SLPP talks them, when I see right inside Parliament now after the debate. The police and don't left them as it go. When I see the police and I give when they see live. When I see. The SLPP talks them with the police. They don't get stone one of the APC MP. Una see wetin dey happen. Una see this now waiting Mother Bio give order to the police and the SLPP talks them. The SLPP talks them. Over 600 of them were then sent under Mother Bio for can destroy and damage lives of MPs them just after the debate. Una see this now inside the Parliament of Sierra Leone, voice of local media empire, SL Media 1 Tagman Press. Una see after the boy don't damage one the MP, the police and don't hold on now. They don't hold on, it deal with them, they don't allow the APC member them for hold on for give them to the appropriate authorities. Una see what they happen in Parliament, una see they don't damage with MPs then at the APC. SLPP talks them right inside the House of Parliament. Today na the 5th of July 2022. Una see what they happen right inside Parliament. Una see what they happen when the SLPP talks and they damage you MPs them. Una see what they happen. Una see this na live inside the Parliament of Sierra Leone. Una see live inside the Parliament how the police and the talks them they intimidate APC members and of course the members of Parliament them. We dey continue for you now updates right under the Tagman Press, voice of local media empire. Una see this na live update inside the Parliament of Sierra Leone. As the SLPP talks them, they stone MPs them, they don't damage vehicle them, they don't damage people them, MPs them, they don't damage their head them, they don't boss them. Live inside Parliament. This is one of the SLPP talk. Una see them. The police them, they safeguard them back, then they protect them. After then they damage your MPs and members them. This night inside the Parliament of Sierra Leone, right under the Tagman Press, powered by Team Black Media, me SL Media 1, voice of local media empire, they give this update.
Right now, they're under threat. Now then they threaten we so. They don't bring talks them. They don't bring this that. Then they intimidate we right now inside the well. So let them know no more. From this morning, they don't bring talks them. They don't come full up them. Na Parliament. They on. They on. The lives and they under threat too. You see there? All MPs are under threat. You see them? You see them? Where they all up are we? Then bring them specifically for can intimidate we and cause mayhem. Then come for conflict. You see them? And they cause we and they do this. Everything, neither they do so this morning. Then bring talks them, so can intimidate we. When I read a number now and they intimidate we. We go continue. Forgive now the outcome.
This is the Ashplay Global Media Network. As we see, I look on constituency 0125. That's now the western area. As we see the SLPP talks them, then send them over them param, then stone and then broke in glass. As we see where in Ledom, now the side where they wapam, now they with the sisu. You know, the SLPP then come with real brutalized style today, where enough for happen so. Enough for happen so, we honor Sierra Leoneans them, and now we honorables them. Now they right for let them say things them, wait for go peaceful with them. Now, we call on the government for send security for the honorables them inside Parliament. Let them come because let them come for can secure the honorables them. Let them come for can secure the honorables them inside Parliament. The talks them don't grab for any honorable way they pass, then they stone them. As we see, we there so with all the honorables them Messiah. And so as they say, they don't go all the bobo we wap stone param. A day with the police them. And when honorable Oi, now in all this boba and Honorable Oi, I believe say you get something for say to the people and what's in the happen right now inside the House of the Parliament.
As they walk out, the big stone in the door, point of death.
The honorable, they can go, they one side, they take matter the honorable right now, they don't know himself, until now they don't know himself in the but I intervene, try for grab the guy we know that I don't hand over the police the hand because they overshadowy and the people who intervene.
Those are the rules of this house. Every self-respecting citizen is entitled to come here as a visitor in a democratic fashion who enjoins each and every one of you to obey the first law of democracy, and that is to respect the law. That's the first law of a democratic institution. This institution is democratic, and I expect every single one of our visitors here to be mindful of that. If I hear any misconduct or misbehavior or anything untoward coming from the gallery, I will order that the galleries be cleared by the sergeants at arms and the security of this house. Let me repeat, we are here to witness the proceedings of the house, not to participate in them. So I hope with those few remarks, the comportment that is required of you will be forthcoming. And I will get no noise, no interruptions of any kind from both the upper and lower gallery in the proceedings of this house today. Thank you for listening, and I hold very high expectations for the good behavior of all of you. Thank you.
I want to respond to
private than the group of the house.
Yeah, no, let me just respond because the cameras are on, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, like you said.
By the way, that's my phone ringing. So have you telephoned to Abraham?
I did not. I called you and you picked up seated there, Mr. Speaker. It did, and we spoke while you were there. But let me respond to your statement first, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, you said I should not take umbrage. But you will still recollect in the morning when you called before we had the meeting. We arrived at your office probably even 30 minutes later, but you were patient enough to wait. As I said now, in less than 5 minutes, Mr. Speaker, you had the courage to come into the chamber without calling us to come to your offices. If there is an agreement, it is an agreement, Mr. Speaker. If there is an agreement, it's an agreement.
And in those circumstances, knowing fully well that I had sent a messenger to ascertain the status of security of the house, I would have thought, if I thought there was a compelling reason for you to answer one phone, you would have left the other free.
Mr. Speaker, my phones were ringing from everywhere. People are worried. People are concerned. They are calling all our phones together. People are concerned.
Mr. Speaker, point of order. Thank you, Honorable.
Inside Parliament today.
Honorable my family, because we came today in the morning hours, for come we will normal work in the House of Parliament. And when we come in the morning, we meet a lot of SLPP operatives around, talks to them. So we attempt to go inside the well, and then when we go, eventually they begin reading all kinds of abuses them, calls, threatening PPs, and we actually don't even understand what's happening. Because for we a normal sitting where we can continue for discussing about the public and any other things. But all of a sudden, student dogs begin their attack and okay, we leadership, we go inside the well again, we go inside, and we discuss on we get the back and forth discussion whether for let we continue or not. But eventually, this evening, Speaker ruled out to let we stand down the house or adjourn to next week. After that one day, the dogs then come out outside, begin stone everywhere, begin threatening people. In fact, they even stone one member of Parliament where they represent because they 125 Honorable Alu. And then now, as it is, the ambulance on traffic amount for which and hospital. We know to this we call democracy. Because democracy is for believe in yourself. You don't think say because you can't pass bad laws where will affect the people of Sierra Leone. You will come with all kinds of intimidation tactics. But we, the MPs and the opposition MPs, we're resolute to mind. We're ready for defend what we believe in, and we're not going to allow any kind of bill to just pass because of somebody they be in. No, as long as the bill we know say a day against the people and they will make 2023 elections where people will vote where they're supposed to expect say they're winning. We allow anybody for come use any kind of law for intimidate or.
Bangura associated represent the people of constituency 076 Kafubul and Chief Dombongo to be precise. But we all know say Sierra Leone they operate within the ambit of law. We will not say that we don't can table this Public Elections Act where the one is 2022. But we in the APC, when I find out say, after we do the first reading, the second reading, we still not debate. The reason being, most of the things the way the one can change in that Public Election Act there gets a rippling effect on the Constitution. So if you get a rippling effect on the Constitution, first thing we for do, now for amend the Constitution first. When you amend the Constitution, at the end of the day, you go debate the things the way inside the Public Elections Act. But then people are do on the reverse. If you don't can put this bill so now, you understand it? We can't debate them. Say we don't now. You understand it? It passed into law. We not amend the thing in the Constitution. It's like it is null and void. So we say not put the cat before the horse. Put the horse before the cat. Can't amend for the Constitution and instruments them. At the end of the day, we go into the act. That's just a simple something we just asked for. So now for the past 2 days, we not debate because we won't follow the rules to the letter. And Parliament's the house of procedure. You cannot abrogate the Constitution for your self-interest because posterity will judge me to say in the 5th Parliament, Honorable Ibrahim Aziz Bidebe, now some of the MPs that will make bad laws. And you don't say they don't begin to attack we say we don't sell to the SLPP government because of we want to encourage this issue of PR system. We know say all them things they did disenfranchise with people because the people now then get the power for choose who that they want. If you put all them things in there, we say no, we don't go stand on it, but correct the anomalies them. Law can do. And I mean if you check today, that's one of the things that the leader of the opposition we stand against say let us go through the procedures. Then come then gazette them. When they put something at gazette, if you gazette them 2 times and the days there for be 9 days apart. But now they can't put them out. They not gazette the thing for the second time. So we say an abrogation of the rules of the parliament. So now some of them things then happen. But you see how they come the majority of the young people then for can't invade parliament.
Okay, thank you for what you
people what thing there where this government is going to give me, where me people the way he elect me for be a member of parliament.